Hello, welcome to this video. So this video, we've gone through our career agent places, right? Just the ones in the culinary space. Just the career agents in culinary space. When it picked up all our items, right? We picked up our badgers, we picked up all of our frigate ships, and we picked up a whole bunch of our items and modules from the different stations. So I think there's still like important things. Did we empty all of them or something? Not 100% sure. Yeah, there's a couple things here, right? You just throw it in the item hanger, I guess. We gotta click here to see everything that's in our ships. And we can actually maybe put our ships together, right? We can go to all of our ships. We can repackage them. So this will just strip them of all the modules and put everything in the inventory here. And allow us to stack these ships, right? So we can stack all these ships here. So we got the Catalyst, the Comrath, the Heron, the Merlin. Shouldn't we have 3 of them? Or did we take them to Jita already? Did we just fly them straight to Jita the first time? Maybe we did, or maybe they're the other station there, right? Maybe they're in the Tranquility Research Labs, right? Oh no, maybe not. Okay, it was in the Culinary Navy Assembly Plant, right? So there's probably some stuff we could pick up here to bring here as well. But before that, let's just focus on getting our frigates to Jita, right? Just focus on getting some of our badgers and some of our frigates to Jita. I think we just need like maybe like 3 or something. Then we go to ship fitting, right? So I think let's just kind of fit them out like they were before. We'll just get everything ready to send over to Jita for it now. So we see things expanded cargo holds, right? We just throw 4 of them on. This would just allow us to carry 3 frigates at once. We're not carrying anything like too valuable or anything, right? So if we do happen to lose our ship for some reason, we don't really lose too much, like 1.7 million. Is that it? We throw some like armor modules on here, right? I don't think we need a afterburner or anything. We'll just throw it on just in case. Then we had like we could throw a large shield extender, then just 2 medium shield extenders. So I guess we could transport these modules as well, right? Get the multi-spectrum shield hardener, and maybe we can throw another medium one on, or what? No, we can't. Alright. So what if we throw a small shield extender on? Yeah, I guess we could. That might help us a little bit. I doubt it will help us too much, but we can go with that. So we have some armors, right? We got the afterburner, 1 large shield extender, 2 medium shield extenders, multi-spectrum shield hardener, small shield booster, and 4 expanded cargo holds, and enough space to carry 3 frigates over to Jita. I think we could even like transport some Veldespar, right? So we take our ship frigates, add some Veldespar, and then let's just go on to this ship, right? We set this ship the same. Get our frigates in here. So we just throw the same things. So I'm not sure we even needed to repackage these ships then, right? If we didn't repackage them, we could just throw the ships and they would have been good to go. Got large extender, medium extender. Looks like we got some more of them. Medium, we get the multi-spectrum shield. Just throw this small shield booster on here, I guess. So there we go. So that's all done. Go to ship hangar. Maybe just throw some ventures in here. We can fit 3 ventures. And we can just try to throw some more Veldespar, maybe Kernite. Sort by... We can't sort by weight or anything, right? 619 M3. So if we can try to bring some random things, right? These are just modules we wouldn't equipped on our ship, right? We just throw them in here. Actually, we should be repackaging everything, right? We should be repackaging everything. So we just have all this here. We can select everything, repackage all 58 items, and then stack everything. This way, all of the items are stackable, then they're easier to carry, right? So we'll just leave the shields here just so we can put them on our ship in case we want. I don't think we need the weapons or anything. If we can bring that. We need the expanded cargo hold. We need to leave that here, right? Maybe we need some type of propulsion. So let's leave the afterburners here. Then we can just start throwing some stuff in here. Maybe keep this because it's like a defensive module or something. Throw the titanium, maybe these circuits. And then just keep throwing stuff in here until it doesn't fit. We got some like ammunition. Looks like this isn't ammunition we would use anything for, right? And it's just random ammunition. We can just throw it in the main station. We got this here. These things probably. Or we can transport them in a smaller ship or a different ship, right? I guess we're just trying to bring as much as we can, right? We're not even carrying too much. 2.3 billion. Do we not even throw the ships in here? Throw some ventures in here. We're supposed to throw 3 ventures in here. What was that about? How come that happened? We said to throw ventures in there, and then it didn't throw them in there. Because we want to fit 3 ships in here, right? Stack everything. This one's holding 3 ventures, and this one's holding 3 Merlins. Alright. So now that we actually have the 3 ships there, I don't know why they didn't go in there. I don't know why they didn't go in there and replace them. We could just sit here and try to throw this random stuff that we wouldn't equip on our ship. Throw it in here. So like these things, right? See if they'll fit. And if they do, then we just throw them in. So relic analyzers. I think that's mostly full, right? 77, 74. We still got some things in here. We can throw them into another ship, right? Because we got, we still have some more Merlins to transport. So let's activate this ship. Wonder how many of these we're gonna need. And then we can just do the same thing, right? Just throw an afterburner if we want. Throw the large shield, 2 medium shield extenders. And then we seem to have another multi-spectrum. And then there's another shield booster. That's alright. We'll just throw one of these compact thermal things on, right? Throw some expanded cargo holds. So the main goal of this is just to transport everything safely to Jita, the main trading hub. So we can even like come back, right? So we have him. He's sitting here. And I guess we can throw these in here too, right? Throw these. Not sure we need the gas key. Here's a drone or something. Here's a gun. And I think that's almost it. We'll just throw these things in here. So there we go. So we're just leaving like most of our defensive modules. So where's the Tristan selling stuff inside it? So we go to our other ship here, right? Our frigate had some things. So it's just do the same thing, right? Repackage these. We found some more things in our frigate that we had there. And then let's just throw these into our transport ship for now. So there we go. That's good enough. That's basically full. 7780 out of 7805. We still have more frigates here, right? So let's just set up another Badger. We'll just set up another Badger, send him. The Badger can stay at the Jita station probably, right? Let's just check view market details, right? But you'd be able to sell him here. You could sell him at this station if you want, right? In the station, they're selling for that. Jita, they're selling for that. Generally, they could sell for more in this station because they're harder to get over here, right? 2 billion. We'll be able to sell it for like 2 billion or 1.5 billion or something if someone just wants it here. I think we'll just leave everything at Jita, the main trading hub. We'll just bring everything to one central station. Bring everything to one central station. So we got this large shield extender. And then we just keep doing this for our ships, right? And then once this is done, we'll start transporting everything here pretty soon. So we have to go set up a safe point in Jita, right? So we just board a Corvette, go to Jita, then undock, and then create a bookmark. So when we go there, these ships won't be able to instantly dock. So this ship can hold some more frigates, right? We can throw 3 Merlins in here, maybe. There's like 2 Herons at Venture. So they give you exactly enough ships to transport everything. So they actually give you exactly enough ships to transport it, so that's good. So we got the afterburner, right? Large shield extender, 2 medium shield extenders. We got the cargo hold, right? Get 4 of them. And then all of our ships would be transferred to the main place. So the relic analyzer, or the shield, that's what that is, a shield. And let's go to the ship hangar, bring our herons in here, bring the adventurer in here. And there we go. Now we just have like a catalyst and a combat. So those might fly there by ourselves. So the destroyer takes up twice as much space, right? Wonder if we should just come and pick them up, right? Wonder if we should do that actually. These destroyers we can fit in here. We just have to take out like 2 herons to do 1 trip. We'd have to take some extra trips, right? Each of these would add 1 extra trip. So we can take out 2 frigates and we can throw 1 destroyer in here, right? Same with this, I guess. We'll start doing that. We take the frigates out here, right? Want to throw 1 destroyer in here? Oh, should be able to fit in 1 of these, right? We just took them out of this one. Why would they fit there? Throw this inside here. Only has that much space. That doesn't make sense. It has more space than that. Right? It has this much space. So if we go here, activate this, show this destroyer here, it should fit, right? So there we go. Got the destroyer. We should be able to fit 1 frigate in here. Alright. So let's go do that for this combat as well then. I guess maybe we have to pilot the ship. So we just take the Merlins out, throw the combat in, and then we can throw 1 Merlin back in. And then we're just gonna have to come back for those things. So let's just go set up the save point, right? Maybe we could even fly our destroyer there, that's right. Maybe we could even save a trip by just flying our destroyer there the first thing. Does that make sense? So we throw these. This one could take that. So what we're gonna do is just pilot this combat. We can just fly this combat there itself, just because this is gonna take up a lot of space. We can just fly 1 of them there, and then we can fly the other ones inside the industrial ships if we want to. Or we can just fly these there manually by ourselves. What all we're going to do is just take this ship just like this. And we're going to go to personal assets. Go over to perimeter. We're going to go to Jita 4 Moon Culinary Assembly Plant. Undock. Set our destination there. Go dock up at the Jita Trade Center. So we just go here, warp. And then create a save point, and then transport all of our other stuff over there. So that would work. So you might change that later too, right? If it doesn't make sense, if it's like maybe it makes sense to actually transport more frigates than just transport these by themselves, or maybe it makes sense to actually do it however we're gonna do it. So just click on the Jita station, click on the dock button. Then we just wait for us to warp there. So there's even nobody up here, right? I guess those guys are waiting. They can scan your ship or something. Here's the Jita Bay trade hub. So if we get every single thing here, that'll just make it so much easier. Well, there's going to be 4 different trade hubs, right? So we're going to try to keep everything between 4 main places mostly.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So there we go. So we're docked into the station. So we have like a frigate or something we can fly here. Maybe we have like a Merlin or something. We'll just use this. We'll just fly the combat. So what we can do is just undock from the station. Yeah, we don't have anything on it. So we're just undocking from the Jita station. Then we have to create a bookmark. So how we do this is undock. Then we can stop. So we can actually click to fly inside this place, right? click over here, it'll start flying backwards. Then we'll start flying back towards the station. I think I want to set our save point like somewhere in here, right? Somewhere in here. This is the Jita train station, right? There's like entrances over there. Entrances depending which area you come from. So where's our ship? We're getting closer here. So it looks like here, right? So just go, what is it? Control B, is that it? Spawn a Jita solar system. Jita, it's the dock. We'll do that, right? So you can save this location. We did a Control plus B to bookmark the place. Jita instant dock expires never. Submit. And there we go. Now, if we wanted to dock up at the station, we just have to go to that point. I think we right click. I think you have to right click somewhere in space. Right click. We'll figure out what we got docked from here. We've got one of our destroyers here, right? So what we can do is just board a Corvette. So we just board a Corvette, go to the perimeter station, pick up a industrial ship, fly it over here, board another Corvette, go pick up another one. So we just go to personal assets, perimeter trading tower, set destination, undock from here. And then we'll just come back when we dock up at the station, right? So we can actually see it here, right? We just right click in space, go to locations, personal locations, Jita instant dock. Then we just say warp to location, right? That should instantly warp us right there so we can just dock up as soon as we get there. So that's how we do that. We got our safe spot set up, warping here to go pick up our things, and then we're just going to be doing this for a bit. So transferred everything to the perimeter tranquility tower. That's a little bit safer than just taking it to Jita without an instant dock. But now that we have an instant dock set up, and we have everything inside the station, might as well just bring everything to Jita. That's what we're working on here. Alright, so now that we're over here again, right, we could board one of these ships that we fit. So this ship should be fit to take a little bit, just in case someone tries to kill us for some reason. We got frigates, we got a Belismar here, ship hangar, yep. So we just bring everything. We have everything already here, undock for the station. Go to personal assets over here, right? Personal assets, go to Jita, jump through the gate. You right click, set destination. Now we can activate these shields. I don't think they can shoot us while we're warping towards the gate. It's only when we're leaving the gate, right? Because we were sitting here trying to target people. We can't target them when they're warping in, but we were able to target them when they're warping out. So you can sit there with the scanning ship and try to figure it out, right? So you just right click in space, locations, Jita instant dock, warp within 0 kilometers. Turn on the shields here, and I think this is like the only time that we're vulnerable. The only time people might be able to target you and see what you're carrying and shoot at you should be at this point here, right? So to actually get to the place, we just click on this Jita button here, right? Then we just bash the D button, right? Press D, 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 dock, jump, activate gate, click target. So there we go. So we just pretty much do that. So that's how we're going to sit here to get everything to Jita. So we're pretty much exactly where we were, right? So we just smash the D button. Then with the warping's done at the very bottom, it says that we're docked. So there we go. So it's just make sure that you don't accidentally warp in like 1,000 kilometers from the station, maybe 2,000 kilometers from the station. Then you have to fly your ship there, and then you're also vulnerable there if someone wants to target your ship and blow it up. So we just go here, personal assets, tranquility, trading tower, set destination, undock, go back there, and then just do the same thing until all of our transport ships have been safely transported over here. That's going to take a little bit, right? It's just docking up. It's scrolling through all these guys that want to blow you up and take your stuff. Jump through the gate, do the same thing. Just use these Corvettes, they're free ships. And we could trash them at the end. We don't need them after this. The main thing is these are just neat, quick, disposable ships you can fly. So we'll come back maybe after we finish transporting everything, right? We just got like 6 industrial ships to transport, I think. 6 ships with a whole bunch of ships inside them. Alright, so we got all of our badgers over here to Jita, the main trading hub, right? But there's still a few ships to pick up. We still got to go pick up a few ships from here, right? So a Comrade, a Heron, and a Venture over there. So there's 3 ships. So what you probably do is just repackage these ones, right? Wait a minute. We're piloting this one. Let's just jump into this ship here. Jump into one of them. And then we can repackage the other ones, right? Repackage all of our badgers. This will put all their inventory contents. Yeah, the ships have come out. We go to this ship here. We can select everything. Just drag it to the item hanger here, right? And then this ship's done, right? So there we go. We can stack everything. Stack everything here. And then we just have our one Badger transport ship, right? So we got the Afterburner, Shield, Medium, Kinetic Shield, Multi-Spectrum. So I guess this one's alright. Maybe we can try changing this out. So once we're at this point, let's just try making this ship a little bit tankier. So let's just select everything, repackage everything. So there's 71 items to repackage. So we could say no to those ones. That's just asking if we wanted to repackage these station containers, I believe. So we don't want to repackage those ones. So it gives you a warning dialog. It's like, did you want to repackage your boxes? We can say no. Then select. I don't think you have to select everything, right? So we can stack everything. And that just cleans this up a bit. So we're just looking for like we could even put like 2 multi-spectrum shield hardeners on, right? Throw 2 of those on. We can activate both of them. So that works. We don't have too much EM shield resistances, right? Compact EM shield resistance. If you hover over it, it tells what it does. Negative 42% EM shield resistance. So let's go like this, right? This works. Large 2 mediums, these cargo hold extenders, empty the inventory. We're going to have to go back to that station to pick up a couple ships, right? Perimeter trading tower. Set destination at this ship. And then we're just going to have to go pick up the rest of the items. Once you go pick up the rest of the items, maybe we'll come back again. And then maybe we'll just break this ship to go pick up some more random items from around the place. We'd also right click here, just say jump through the gate, right? Instead of trying to scroll down and find it through the list. So there we go, we made it. So we'll just come back in a bit. I think we're just showing that once you have all your badgers there, you might still have some stuff to pick up. So just repackage everything. Keep one of your badgers here that just fit out this badger as good as you can. And then we can just go pick up the rest of the stuff in this thing, right? Alright. So we finished getting most of the stuff transported here, right? We still have like a frigate to pick up over there, I think. At the trading tower. We just have the Heron to pick up. So that's actually it. And then we can go find some more items, right? Went to the Caldera Navy assembly plant. We got everything out of there. The research labs went to destroyed that Vellatar, I think. So we destroyed our Corvette there. So we just have our blueprints there. We just have the Corvette frigate to pick up there. And we have our Tristan over there, right? So we have our Tristan. We have our Vexor over in Perimeter. So they can go run missions and go do things. And over here, we can even bring them here if you want, right? But let's just work on this ship. So we're going to be going to other places, right? We cleared out Perimeter. We want to go to Sobeski. It says there's a couple items here. There's a couple items there. I wonder if we even need to pick up those items, right? We just picked them up. We just bought them for that quest, but then we couldn't do them, right? We didn't need them. So we could even go here. We could we sell them? Sell them immediately. What does it say? Why can't we sell them? Why can't we sell them? Is it because we're not close enough to that station? Or is it because nobody's buying it? No one's buying it at that station. Maybe that makes sense. It's just like $3,000 of stuff, right? So this would save us from going over there. We don't want to go to a station to go pick up $3,000 of stuff. So we just trash it, right? And it should be gone. Should update it at some point. If we do this, does it update it? No, it doesn't. You have to figure out how does it update, right? So these aren't there anymore, right? Trash this thing. Throw 1,000 pirate. 120 pirate. It's not sure. If you go search, it's not here anymore, right? If you go sort by a number of jumps, wonder why it's not. Sometimes it doesn't update it, right? She want to delete this. I'm pretty sure it's not there though. So let's just go over here then, right? We could set a destination over here. We can go start picking up random things from random stations, and we can see if that'll update at some point. So something we wanted to do is we don't need as much space, right? We don't need 7,805 space anymore. This was just so that we could carry 3 frigates, or so we could carry 1 destroyer and 2 frigates. 1 destroyer and 1 frigate. So we could carry 3 frigates at once, or we could carry 1 destroyer plus 1 frigate, just so we could transport more ships in it. But since we're going to be picking up more things, we're going to be picking up some more expensive things probably. Want to put some more defense on this thing. So if you have a damage control, that would be the first thing you put on, right? Damage control is always good to put on. And then inertial stabilizers, if we have any, in the low slot. I think we're going to have to buy some. So if you go to the hardware tab, go to the low slots. So you're looking for, is it propulsion? Inertial stabilizers? It's these ones. Attributes. Inertial modifier 16.75%. And these things cost like 18,000, right? And I think we can use this one, right? They give you the requirements right from the beginning of the game to use this. So this one costs 18,000, 20%. It's just at like 18.75%. Oh, 60.75. So it's a little bit better. 1,600. This will cost like 425k. So I think it would allow our ship to work quicker, right? Let's just simulate it, right? If we're to use inertial stabilizers, they're definitely a lot cheaper. We can maybe put them on the ship. Oh, we can't. We have to drag it from here. Let's just check this. Our line time is 11.03, right? Now it's 7.84. So without this thing, we won't need that thing. So we should just throw this thing off, right? We don't need an afterburner. We can fill it with something that can give the ship some more tanks, some more defense. Let's just take that off. Plus it'll make this a bit easier to read. So it's going to take us 10.53 seconds to warp from... It's going to take us 10.53 seconds to warp. If you throw this, 8.77, 8.43. I think we're going to go for the more expensive ones, right? 7.49, 6.78. Wonder if we should even throw like 3 of them on, right? Essentially, these are going to help us warp a lot quicker. Even just having these makes us warp 3 seconds quicker. So being able to warp 3 seconds quicker is pretty good. Being able to warp 3 seconds quicker is pretty good. 7, 8, 9, 10. So this will be like 3.5 seconds. So like an extra half a second earlier. And while another one go down to like 6 seconds. So would we want to do that? Or is there something else we can do in the bottom slot, right? Not sure what else it would be. Maybe this thing that increases our shield regen. Or shield amount. Both of them. Like Holland Armor. They're supposed to be like reinforced bulkheads? Aren't these supposed to be really good? Increases your structure, but it makes you warp out a lot slower. These things are supposed to make your ship a lot tankier. Increases your structure a lot. 1870. Maybe we should just focus on trying to warp out as soon as we can. 4,000. So there's definitely multiple options we could do, right? Definitely multiple options we could do. So this thing would help our shields, right? Help our shields a little bit. slightly. Helping our shields a little bit, or just allowing us to warp quicker. I think we're actually just gonna go with that, right? We're gonna go with propulsion, additional stabilizers to throw this on, be able to warp a lot quicker. Or we could think about getting more power grid or CPU to get a better shield. I guess that makes sense. So let's just get these things, right? Inertial stabilizers. We could buy 2 of them. We'll buy 2 of these ones. And then we just have to figure out what else goes to the bomb slot. That costs like 853,000. So it brings up the cost of our ship. Brings up the cost of our ship a lot. Brings up the risk if somebody blows it up, or we lose more. But this keeps it safer, so there's less of a chance for it to be blown up, I think. Something we want to do. Go here, we got like the large shield extenders, medium shield extenders, like a multi-spectrum shield hardener, compact EM shield hardener. So it's just trying to get something here then, right? Maybe we can even get a rigs on the ship. That's right, we can get a rigs if we want. We get a rigs to increase our resistances. Or increase our warp speed if we want, right? Astronaut's rigs, the ones that increases warp speed, 4.5 up to 5.4 U. We get a warp between destinations a lot quicker. Costs like 1 billion though. Let's just worry about shields, right? Just try to keep the ship safe. Shield rigs, medium shield rigs. So we can add something that increase the shield amount, add the shield regen. So that costs like 1 billion, that's alright. And we can also do some things to increase the resistance if we want, right? I think we can do resistance mostly with shield modules, maybe. And then we just get these shield extenders here, right? Medium core field extender. So increase your shield amount and increase your shield regen. So let's get that. Core field extender, view market details. We could buy 3 of these. It looks like our resistances are taken up quite a bit. So it's going to cost 2.7 billion. 2.7 billion to get these rigs, but it'll make us survive a lot easier, right? So 21 HP second up to 5,187. So that's 33 HP per second at 7,888. So that's actually amazing. Add so much to it, right? Then we'll just see if we get like EM shield hardener. We'll just see if we get a regular one, right? Go to shields, maybe go to shield hardeners, EM shield hardener. And we'll check this one out. 156. View market details. This costs like 140,000. Is the compact one give it a less? Let's just check something. Negative 40%. And what about this one? Show information. 42%. So it's better, and you can fit it better. Maybe we'd have to start looking into actually upgrading to beta modules or something. We'll have to see if they're better or not. So what's the difference? Doesn't look like there's any difference, right? It adds one thing to the top beta level 1. So it goes 1023.4, right? 1020 heat damage. 42%. I guess we're supposed to be looking at the fitting of it, right? So I'll give an extra 2% if we got the compact one, right? Fitting 30 at 140. So it does make sense. Maybe it does make sense to use beta modules. They're cheaper and they're better. They're cheaper and they're better. Does that make sense? 'Cause this one's like 140,000, but the compact one, it's like 45,000, and it's better. What about the enduring one? So let's just go here. Let's just right click. We click on compare EM shield hardener. Right click, compare compact EM. Right click and compare the enduring EM. We'll just throw the civilian one on here just to check something, right? EM shield hardener 2. We can compare them, and we can just compare all of these, right? So this thing, we don't have the requirements for it. We need tactical shield manipulation 4 to be able to use the Tank 2 version. So what does this do? Oh, okay. so it doesn't affect resistance or anything. That's just what we're looking at the moment. So if we go to this compare window, wherever it is, here it is. We drag it open, and we can start comparing these things, right? So that's just, look, these are supposed to be EM damage resistance. Yeah, these are all EM damage resistance. We can sort this. Civilian is the worst one, right? Let's just look at fitting requirements, CPU usage. Like drag this open. Oh, we have to drag it open this way. Drag this open so we can actually read these things. CPU usage. There's a power grid usage, right? Power grid usage. Maybe the activation cost is more or something. Activation duration. So you just sit here and try to click things that we think might add something. So it has a CPU requirement. So it's just sort of like this, right? So here's the civilian one, EM, enduring, compact, the Tech 2. CPU usage is 40, the compact one's better, it has more resistance. Activation cost is the same. There's absolutely no reason to use the regular one then. The difference between the enduring one is that the activation timer is better. Activation cost is less. Power grid uses 42%. And they both cost so much less. So we want a better activation time, or do we want better fitting? Yeah, it does have better fitting. Is it better to have a shorter time? Isn't that? I have no idea. Duration. Oh, the longer it's on for, the less you have to spend activated. I get it. So let's just use the compact one then. See, there's no reason to use that one then. Compact one requires less to fit it, then we'll be able to fit more modules on the ship. Alright. So we're starting to get into beta modules. Something that's better than regular modules. So this thing will allow us to fit more things on our ship. Although I don't think it makes a difference, right? The CPU. We need a more power grid. So let's see if we can use the Tech 2 medium shield extenders, right? Or what are the requirements for it? See, the shield upgrades level 4. Alright. As we upgrade this would lower the requirements of using these shields. So eventually we'd have to upgrade this ship with better shields, but I think we're just going to work on hull upgrades and afterburner, gunnery, large hammer turret, galactic battleship, and wait till that gets done before we start working on other stuff, right? So we have that. Not sure why we're spending so long on this. So we have EM shield hardener. Maybe we go with thermal or something. Shield thermal. We would have multi-spectrum. We'll just throw this on. We'll leave pretty soon. We'll leave the station pretty soon. So down at the bottom, because we have these, this power grid thing would actually be more useful. The more shield that we have, the more shield regen we have, the better this thing is, right? Power diagnostic system. 37, 38. So I bet the compact one's a bit better, right? It gives a little tiny bit more shield. Is it cheaper too? 23,000, 60,000. It is. They're always cheaper. So that raises shield regen to 37, right? So there is like a shield modules. Okay, so it lowers your shield and increases your shield regen. That's right, that's what that does. This one just straight up increases your shield regen, but you have to keep it activated, baby. That's what it looks like. So let's go with this thing then. This thing increases our shields, increases our shield regen, and gives us a bit more power grid. Which is probably all good things. So we'll just get the compact one if we can then. It always seems, we're going to have to look into that, right? Maybe that'll be a video in the near future. So like, comparing regular modules to beta modules. Beta modules probably always seem to be better or something. So just throw this out here. And then we just have to figure out something to throw on here. So you have these things do the resistance, right? Oh no, those don't do resistance. So let's just see if we can fit another medium shield extender on here then. Right? Shield, medium, in the medium slot. Shield extender is medium. Yeah, we could even fit another medium shield extender on here. Increase our shield regen. So let's do that. Let's throw another medium shield extender on here. So this is better than having like active shields, right? Like a shield booster. Shield booster might take like 4 or 5 seconds to activate or something. What is it? Small shield booster. Activation duration or something. 2 seconds. I guess every like 2 seconds it heals 26 HP. So Conquer's gonna come within like 10 seconds. So we just have to survive 10 seconds, right? So if we're sitting here using this thing, if we're using it for 10 seconds, we barely healed any hit points at all, right? We healed 500 hit points. But if we got the medium shield extender, just threw that on, we get over 1,000 hit points plus another 6 HP regen per sec. So there we go. That makes sense. Throw this large one here. Add this medium on here. And now our take is 20,973, and we can align in 7 seconds. Having 43 HP regen per sec. And then with these on, our resistances go up a lot, right? And we got the 27,400 DPS, or EHP, effective hit points. So there we go. I think that's actually it, right? We got everything. We got the shield rings. We got everything protecting it. We got some shield resistances. There's some stabilizers to help it align and warp out faster. We got the compact power system, which with this off, this thing allows us to use another shield as well. Since it increases our shield amount, plus it allows us to use another shield module. Without this thing, we wouldn't be able to use that, right? We wouldn't be able to use this medium one yet. So this thing's actually necessary. That's what I was saying before. This item's pretty much like best in slot for anything that uses shields. It helps your shield regen, shield hit points, capacitator bonus, power grid bonus. So it's the power grid bonus as well, right? Power grid bonus goes up from 23. So this is it. Says we need like 3 more power to activate it. So we just throw this on here. Increases our shields, increases our shield regen. And this increases our shields and shield regen more. And our ships pretty much put out as much as we can, right? Damage control does add quite a bit. If they manage to get through our shields, they're going to have to go through armor and then structure. This just adds a bunch of resistances to it. Alright, so I think that's it. Everything fits this page too. So here's the ship, 5.2 million. So it cost 5.2 million to fit it out. And we'll be able to use it to transport a whole bunch of things when we go pick them up. So we did that. We got most of our stuff here in the main trading hub. And we fit out a ship to go pick up stuff from other places around here. So there we go. This ship's looking amazing. We got this done. If you're looking for a transport ship, here's the transport ship. And then we'll probably end this video, right? This was getting everything to Jita and creating a better transport ship. And then next one, maybe we're just going to go pick up a bunch of things.